Alright, in today's video we do obtain the new Vanguard Kaguya unit, so I'm just gonna roll straight into the video. So basically, the next clip is my reaction to getting the new Kaguya unit, which is kind of insane. I'm surprised I got it on camera, so I'm gonna play that clip. Oh my god, no way, I just woke up, randomly spin, bro. Oh my god, Kaguya. There's no way, there is no way. There is no way. Bro, I was about to go do something too. No way. No way. Alright boys, as you can see, I do have the new Kaga unit, and now we have the good part of the video where we have to go and basically make this unit OP. So let's go level this unit up. I'm pretty sure I do have really good stats for her. I don't know a lot about the reroll portion of this video, but let me actually, does she have another Evo? I don't think she does. She's kind of like Gogeta. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe she does. Oh, never mind. She does not have another Evo. Do I have any? Oh, no. I do not have any more rerolls. I'll grind those later. I'll get those later. But for now, we can actually go and transfer or try to roll some stats right now. Hopefully, we can get something decent first. And then after we do this, then we can go and transfer our stats to this unit. But I do want a Z plus on that damage or anything else, because I don't think I have a godly damage that I can use. And it doesn't look like, alright, we're not gonna get anything there, but that's fine. I do have some things to sacrifice. I actually, is it in folders? This is my stats folder. This is where I keep all my stats, but I don't know if I have in here. No, which unit? Oh, it's this unit. A little soccer unit with a little godly SBA. I'm pretty sure this unit is more of kind of like a support unit with all of her passives and stuff. But I do want to try to get Monarch on her, because she is also a one placement unit, so Monarch is the best DPS wise. But for now, we can just transfer stats and then try to get Monarch later on in the video. But I don't think I have another. I have another one. I might have actually put on another unit. I'm not too certain, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, I actually do have it on this unit, but now we can run it. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I do have it on, what's his name? Yeah, now we had it on that unit, but we have on our little invincible unit. This unit is straight bun, so I do not want to keep this unit. But yeah, I'm just gonna transfer it to Kaguya. And now we just need another Z or Z plus on her damage, which I'm pretty sure I do have, so we should be chilling and stuff. So yeah, so we do have one. Now we just need to find it. Pretty sure, what unit was it? Yeah, it's on our Icarus. Now we can transfer this to Kaguya, and then after this portion, I'm gonna try to go grind rerolls, maybe spend some Robux, but not too certain. Yeah, Z plus, godly range, godly damage, godly SBA. That's all we have. So now I'm gonna go try to grind some rerolls, maybe get something else, or maybe even like a familiar on this unit, so we can try to make this unit OP. Alright boys, I did grind a little bit of rerolls, plus I did buy a little bundle. They gave me 45,000 flowers plus like 100 rerolls or something like that, so we should have a good bit of rerolls. I also did do a few challenges and my bounties, so we should have at least 150. Yeah, we have 146 rerolls. I'm gonna try to go slow and then fast. Okay, that sounded wrong. But I'm gonna try to go a little bit slow on these rerolls and then do a little bit fast later. So hopefully we can get a Monarch. Bro, my Monarch luck is so bad, bro. I've been building up my pity on Aizen. I'm pretty sure I'm literally over the 2K mark on Aizen. So spinning on Kaguya is a whole new thing for me, because I haven't spin on a new unit in weeks. So, but I will probably still try to get Monarch on Aizen. I probably will post a video of me getting a Monarch on Aizen when I do it, or maybe a short or something. But for now, we're trying to get Monarch on Kaguya. I have Monarch on Sanjay Wu, so another Monarch Vanguard unit could be very nice. I've seen this unit is a very buzzed. It's kind of like a support kind of unit. I don't know how to like okay, Deadeye. I don't want to keep that. I want Ethereal or Monarch, bro. You know what they say, Monarch or nothing. Okay, no one says that, but Solar, no. Solar's worse than Blitz, bro. Hopefully we can get something. Yeah, we got nothing. But that's whatever. I think we can go showcase this unit now. So I'm gonna cut back. Actually, we can try to get maybe another Kaguya here, but I will go showcase the unit. So I don't think I can get any more rerolls, at least if I'm not pay to win, but I am saving up for that little new all-star game, which I will be grinding out videos on the game, so stay tuned. So I don't think I'm gonna get anything here, so I'll just cut back when I'm ready to go showcase this Kaguya unit. You're ready to showcase Kaguya, bro. So I'm just gonna place him down, or her down, my bad. So on placement 7k with a little line AoE, but we can actually look at these passives right now. So fire, this unit gains fire element for duration of the domain. On start, burn all enemies on the map for 35 seconds of this unit's damage for 8 seconds. Fire element also deals 300% more damage in the dimension. This dimension slows all enemies on the map by 50% for 4 seconds. If previous dimension of the sand dimension increases the duration of stuns by the next domain by 100%. So basically they kind of want you to go in order. You want to go first, second, third, and then so basically you want to go to ice. This unit gains water element for the duration of this dimension. On start, freezes all enemies on the map for 2 seconds. Water element aligns deals 30% more damage in this dimension. If your previous dimensions was fire, apply frost burn to all enemies to start up for 50% of this unit's damage for 10 seconds. If previous dimension was sand dimension, increase the buff of the next dimension by 50%. But I still think you do have to go in order. So you would have to go fire, ice, then sand. So ice to sand, this unit, blast element for the duration of this dimension. On the start, repulse all enemies on the map. Blast allies deals 30% more damage in this dimension. If the previous dimensions for ice dimension buffs all allies on the map for 30% damage during the duration of this dimension. If the previous dimension was fire dimension, deal damage to all active on the map equal to 50% of this unit's damage. So that is just crazy buff. That's not even talking about all these, which is just gives it a little bit boost every time it attacks. It does not swap gauge. It's just kind of like a OP, like little buff unit. I would say I do think Kaguya is the second best unit in the game, only behind Sunji Woo. Sunji Woo is just a crazy OP. But let's skip a few more waves so we can get some units on the map. So we have that little gauge we can build up and stuff. So I'm gonna spam that. Now we gotta try to evolve this unit. Also, like kind of teleports like Katakuri. So next upgrade, I'm just gonna go to its next ability. So it does 17k damage every 4.5 seconds with 35 range. It has a big cone AoE. Alright, I'm gonna keep going till its next upgrade. So we go here. A little circle AoE, 36k damage every 5.7 seconds, 41 range. So now we're just gonna keep going. Don't mind all these bosses, bro. I skipped too many waves. So it has this big AoE. Okay, I am lagging. But it has this big AoE and it deals 50k damage. So max out does 50k every 6.5 seconds with 50 range. But that is not including all these dimensions. So we can actually turn this on auto. Yo, okay, this is gonna break my game, bro. We need some to kill all these enemies, but as you can see here, it does 80k, but it will keep going up every time you kind of like switch. So if we go here, go to this one, turn auto off, we can, it says every second, but you kind of do have to wait a little bit to switch its gauges and stuff. But it can do a lot of damage, especially with this. We can use it right now. We're gonna activate it and it should kill most of the enemies on the map. Okay, you see, just like that, kills like all the enemies. It does 1000x damage multiplier, which is just insane. So you have Monarch, you do that 1,000, dude, you're doing like 3 mil around that. It's so good, bro. This is why the unit's the best. And I only have Nimble 1 with really good stats, but Nimble 1, bro, is horrid. So that will be it for today's video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Link is in the description.